Hello, this is Positive Tiger Gamer coming back at you with another audio recording. Folks, just want to highlight that in this recording you'll have an audio tale record of my 2023 Halloween tale titled Red Emergency Transformation. Link will be in the description for you to go read the book over on Wattpad. So folks, sit back and enjoy this Halloween recording. Starting off, Section 1, Pre-Transformation. On this spooky day, everything was going fine for a young boy named Willie Smith. It was one of the fun times of the year next to his birthday, as it was Halloween. However, this Halloween night would be different than previous years. Halloween, as he was in for more tricks than treats this year than in the past. October 31st day went smoothly like the other days, with Willie Smith going to school. The fun part was his middle school allowed him to dress up for Halloween if they wanted to for the school day. For Willie, he wanted to wear a Halloween costume, but unfortunately he didn't have one to wear, but that was to change. After arriving at school, he saw one fellow classmate dressed as a knight and a couple of other students dressed as witches who were among a lot of students who dressed up for Halloween. Unannounced to him that a mysterious force would soon grant Willie with a Halloween costume that he would never forget. The rest of the day went smoothly for Willie as he went between his classes. For lunch today was the normal meatloaf with mashed potatoes, along with having a couple Halloween cookies for a nice treat from lunch staff. After lunch, he had one more class, which was English before physical education. To him, English and PE classes were two of his favorite classes in middle school. After English class around 12:45 p.m., he was more excited as it was physical education. Physical education was his favorite as every class kept the class fun and exciting. As Willie, James, and his fellow classmates filed in, they were all directed to the main gym to where the teacher was waiting. Besides Willie and 5 other students in the class, everyone else were in Halloween costumes ranging from knights to a couple that were dressed up as witches to 2 who were dressed as doctors. Including Willie, the gym class was 20 students with 10 girls and 10 guys, as the teacher conducted attendance. After a quick change into gym clothes for the 6 kids who weren't in costumes, the 5 other students returned, along with Willie, to her activity. After a bit of explaining of the activity, the class was split up into 2 teams. After a couple of hours of playing Halloween music and keeping it up game with a big orange ball to resemble a pumpkin, it was time to clean up for dismissal. As soon as Willie walked into the changing room to change back into his regular clothes, he discovered a mysterious note, along with a pin that was in the shape of a paw. After a quick examination of the pin, he placed it in his pocket, along with the note to examine on the bus ride home. On the bus ride home, Willie sat in his normal seat along with his friend James from PE class. Willie pulled the pin out and took a close look at it before reading the note. His eyes shifted to the note which started the following. To us, you are worthy of greatness. We feel you deserve a special gift. Please meet us this evening alone in Wolfville Field at 7 p.m. Remember to bring the pin. Mysterious Wolf. After reading the note, it left him with a puzzled look as James noticed the look on Willie's face. That's when James spoke. Well, are you going to do what the note says, or you think it's a trick from someone since it is Halloween? And Willie said, to be honest, I'm going to do what the note says because who would want to trick me on Halloween when it's a night of fun and spooky anyway? Plus, the field is near where I live, so it'll be fine, and we're handing out candy, so my parents will be fine with it. And with that, both Willie and James continued to talk all the way till the bus reached Willie's bus stop at Wolfville Street and Batson Street. As day fades into night, trick-or-treaters came out of their houses for an evening of gathering candy. Around 6:30, with permission from his parents, Willie headed down to Wolfville Park that was a block up from his house. And folks, that concludes Section 1, titled Pre-Transformation, of this audio recording of Red Emergency Transformation. On to Section 2, titled Transformation. By 6:45 in the evening, Willie Smith, dressed in his blue sweatshirt with a t-shirt and orange pair of pants and yellow pair of sneakers, arrived at the park like the note told him. As he arrived at the park, he didn't notice anyone was there at the time he arrived. Then, like so, he waited. A misty fog suddenly rolled in as a mysterious figure appeared, and within a clear spot, both the mysterious figure and Willie looked at each other. After a moment of silence, the figure spoke. "Are you alone?" and brought what attached to the note, Willie Smith. And with a shocked response, yes, I'm alone, and brought the paw-shaped note, which led to the mysterious figure revealing itself. Out of the mist stepped the figure that stood on 2 paws instead of 4, and was purple, orange, and green colored, furry creature. The figure revealed, "My name is Pumpkin, and it was I who sent you that pin and note," which shocked him that the mysterious figure spoke like him. After a few more minutes of talking, the anthroform Wolf stated, "My colleagues and I felt that you were in need of a special gift after observing you for a couple of years, unnoticed, of course," which led to Willie being excited and surprised to hear they were watching him. While Willie and Pumpkin were talking, the spiritual version of Red Emergency appeared behind Willie Smith. In the sky, a cloud moved out of the way of the full moon. As Pumpkin started to fade, he spoke a last sentence. "We hope you like your special gift. The paw pin is yours to keep." And with that, Pumpkin faded away. As Willie thought what Pumpkin said as the full moon faded away, Willie didn't notice the moon shine brightly down on him. As the mist rolled in, as he heard a voice that was in his head, the voice spoke. "Ready for your gift? For your gift, because you're receiving it now!" Which snapped Willie back to reality and looked up at the moon before falling to his knees as mysterious pain swirled within him. He looked at his left hand and started to scratch it, but stopped when he saw blue fur growing on the back of his hand, along with red rough paws. The same was starting to happen on his right hand, along with both ring and pinky fingers merging as Willie's hands became paws. Then the blue fur stopped as red fur picked up from his wrists and moved upward. Meanwhile, this attention drew to his ears as they moved from the side to the top. As such, his t-shirt and sweatshirt morphed to compensate for his transformation. As the transformation was continuing, the pain spread down to his legs and feet. Again, the voice returned. "Soon you'll have your gift. Might as well forget fighting, as it is no use." But Willie just said, "I'm not fighting it, as I like the transformation." After the voice disappeared, Willie started to get up, but the pain in his feet got him to sit up and removed his sneakers to watch his feet morphed within his socks, resulting in the socks to rip open, revealing 2 paws that had yellow and red fur, with fur growing up from his ankles, which got him depressed as he wasn't in control anymore, as the voice inside of him said that it was his body anymore. To finish off the transformation, his pants allowed for a tail to poke through, and his head morphed into a canine face with 3 blue stripes appearing on his tail. Finally, Pumpkin appeared again and spoke, "Here's your gift, Willie," or should we Red Emergency, as a mirror appeared to show his reflection. With a smile, Willie, aka Red Emergency, said, "Thanks, Pumpkin, for my amazing gift," which made Pumpkin return a smile. Before Pumpkin left for good, he said, "Sadly, you won't be able to return to your previous life, so poof, here's your double that will replace your human self. As for you now that you're a Red Emergency, you'll be coming with us to White Town. Also glad to see your current clothes are able to fit now that you're a tiger-wolf hybrid furry. In terms of your paws, let me fix that. Poof! And now you're all set for Red Emergency, as the yellow sneakers retained their colors but morphed to fit his feet paws. Before Red Emergency and Pumpkin leaves, Willie, aka Red, asks, "But the double doesn't look like me," with Pumpkin replying, "Your double does look like you," but first, Pumpkin turns to Red's double, who replaced him as Willie. With a poof of magic, the double, whose name changed to Willie, wore the exact duplicate set of clothes and magically poofed up a headband with wolf-shaped ears on it, along with feet paws to replace the sneakers and hand paws, before sending him on his way back so nobody would notice the difference. And with that, a portal opens, and both Willie, now referred to as Red Emergency, step through along with Pumpkin, and the portal closed behind them. And that concludes Section 2 of the transformation. Please stand by for Section 3, which will be in another recording posted soon. So please stand by. This is Positive Tiger Gamer, continuing along with the audio recording in just a few moments, folks. Stay tuned.